Everybody say, away.
Okay, so viewers, we know each and everyone is aspiring to become a leader very soon. We will all become leaders soon. So, Deaconess Linda, I wanted to ask, can you just tell us how to become a leader? Because we know sometimes being a leader, it's not easy. Some people think it's a whole like big burden on you or something like that. It carries a lot. So, can you just elaborate on how to become a leader?
Yeah, like you already said, thank you so much. Leadership is actually to other people is a burden.
Yeah.
When it becomes a burden, when you don't know what you are supposed to do as a leader, mostly we have all felt it. The first time you'll be asked to do something, you'll be, how do I do this? It's really like a lot of work. But like you said, there are certain few attributes that if you are a leader, if you cultivate those kind of attributes, it will help you to become the good leader that you want to do. And I've always categorized those attributes into three, which I say maybe one is be, two is know, and then the three is do. So what do I mean by be, know, and do? Can we all say that?
Be, know, and do.
Exactly.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
Be, know, and do.
Exactly.
Wow.
So why do we say be, know, and do are the attributes of leadership? So I'll start with be. Why am I saying be? As a leader, you have to be a professional. What do we mean by being a professional? Meaning that if you're a professional, it means you know what to do at what time. You just don't mess up. Professionals know what to do. There are people who are loyal. There are people who are decent. There are people who really know that, okay, this is my task, so I perform it accordingly. So as a leader, in order to be a good leader, you have to be a professional. You don't have to take the leadership role light. Like, I'm just doing something. No. You need to be a professional. You need to be loyal to what you do, to your followers, to your organization, to yourself as a leader. Then you need to be decent as a leader to yourself. If you're not decent, how do your followers follow you? Exactly. Fine, we all have our negative aspects, but you see, people follow you because of something. So as a leader, you have to know that particular thing and then hold on to it. That is what I'll talk about be. If we are going to know, then the first thing a leader should know is to know the 4 factors of leadership. What did I say they were? I said leaders, followers, situation, and communication. So it's very important for a leader to know all these 4 factors. And then the next thing is you have to know yourself. You can never be a leader without knowing yourself. You see, the most important aspect of leadership is identifying who you are. If you are able to identify who you are and why people follow you, then you can actually tap into it and make sure your followers follow you forever. So it's very important to know who you are. The next thing is it's very important for you to know your roles and your responsibilities. Leadership means you are having a lot of tasks to perform. So as a leader, if you want to be a good leader, you have to know your roles. Okay, this is my role A, B, and C, and you have to perform them accordingly. You understand? And the last one I want to talk about under the know is, as a leader, you have to know your organization. So you can't just be a leader, or fine, you'll be a leader of your own self, but the thing is, mostly you are a leader of a particular organization, a particular association, a particular group, a particular club, whoever that, whatever it is. As a leader, it's very important for you to really have an idea about whatever that group is. Then the last one is do. Do means, as a leader, there are certain things that you have to actually perform. Meaning that as a leader, you need to motivate others. Do motivate others. You are a person that people are looking up to. Meaning they are looking up to whatever that you do. Like I said, there is a reason why people follow you. So as a leader, it's very important for you to motivate others to be their real self. It's very important for you to train them. If you are able to motivate them, you're able to know when to give somebody a particular task, when to challenge them, when to encourage them. And then you need to implement. You need to implement as a leader. What is implementation? It means whatever action that you give to your followers or whatever task that you give to your followers, you need to see that they do it accordingly. The last and final one I want to talk under the do is you really need to coach your people. You can never be a leader forever. Fine, you might be, but leadership is more interesting when there is a passage. When I leave, somebody comes, other person comes, other person comes. It makes it more interesting. It means that you as a leader, you groomed somebody to be better. So it's very, very important as a leader to coach others. And when you are able to do that, it makes you a successful leader. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate